heck it wants, whenever the heck it wants to. Good morning. I hope everybody is doing well today on this too soon to tell Tuesday. It is March 25th, 2025, 10 a.m. here on the East Coast. And thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Got a couple of news items I'd like to cover this morning. And hang on one second. I'll be right back. I got to go get some coffee. Forgot my coffee. Bam. Just like that. Too soon to tell Tuesday. Couldn't be doing it without the coffee. Vision preparedness. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. David Blaze, good morning. Happy Mac. Good to see you, neighbor. KP, what's good, my brother? Yeah, a few real interesting news items to bring to you guys today, and figure I'd switch it up, do something a little different. I'm going to do it live. But first, coffee. Blackbird, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Teresa Buchanan in the house. What's up, everybody? It's too soon to tell Tuesday. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have been searching the news at all in your neck of the woods, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on in the world today, and not very much of it is good. Got to be honest with you. Jeep Girl, good to see you, sister. Hope all is well. Wowza. All right, so where should we start? I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the chat. Pilgrim, good to see you. Let me know where you think we should start. One kind of leads into the next, so I think what we should actually start with is the leaks from the DoD. This story is just kind of starting to get going. And under the same sky, what do I think about discrimination? I think it sucks across the board. I don't think anybody should be discriminated against for any reason. Color, race, religion, don't matter who you love or what you do. That's all you, man. I am proud to support your right to do whatever it is you want to do. I believe in freedom of the utmost. So, James Oliver, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. So the first story I want to bring to you is the leaks from the DoD. Apparently, there was a huge leak from the DoD just before our missile strikes against the Houthis. So the world found out shortly before 2 p.m. Eastern Time on March 15th that the United States was bombing Houthi targets across Yemen. However, I knew 2 hours before the first bombs exploded that attack might be coming. The reason I knew this is that Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, had texted me the war plan on 11:44 a.m. The plan included precise information about weapons targeting, packages, and timing. This is going to require some explaining. This article is from theatlantic.com. That's apparently who got the information text to them, right? So this reporter from The Atlantic says that he had received this information via Signal. This is a humongous freaking problem, ladies and gentlemen. That is serious. There are serious national security concerns with this, and it's not good. And I am going to include this article right here in the comments section for you guys. Hopefully that's yes, it is a clickable link. That will take you right to The Atlantic. If you're subscribed to them, you can read much further. But again, it sits behind a paywall. So Under the Same Sky says, why does discrimination persist? Because people suck under the sky. People suck, especially people in power. They really suck, got to be honest with you. Dan H., good to see you, brother. MD, good morning. And coffee first, then speak. Gotta have your coffee. This is bad. This is bad news across the board, honestly. Leaks like this, especially of military strike plans, that's very concerning, super serious, and needs to be dealt with immediately, in my opinion. And we'll go on about this a little bit. The next article I have for you guys is from the old Fox News. And it says that Trump is not planning to fire Waltz after a national security text chain leak. Apparently, this leak came from National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. Interesting, right? And it goes on to state that President Donald Trump is not planning to fire National Security Advisor Mike Waltz in the wake of the Atlantic's reporting of an apparent national security breach. Fox News has learned. A source close to the president told Fox News that Walt's job is safe and that he's not on the chopping block. Interesting. Very interesting. Pilgrim, I'm interested to find out about this because somebody is in their text chain, apparently. Johnny Preps, good to see you, brother. Not cool. Not cool at all. This is treason in the highest form? Absolutely. Freaky stuff, man. Freaky stuff. Waltz is also telling colleagues that he has never met or talked with the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, Jeffrey Goldblum. Very interesting. So how did Mr. Goldblum get into that text chat? Perhaps this is one of those leaks that they intentionally let out, right? I know they do that stuff a whole lot too. Share Bear, good to see you, sister. Hope all is well. So it appears that Goldberg's number was added to the contact card by one of Trump's administration staffers, Fox News has learned. The chat had cabinet officials plus some of those officials' staffers. Very interesting. Johnny Preps, yeah, some aide. Moldy Soldier, what's good, brother? Hope all is well in your neck of the woods, my friend. The Democrats on the House Armed Services Committee are calling for Waltz to be ousted over the breach. Totally understand. This is outrageous national security breach, and head should roll. We need a full investigation and a hearing into this on the House Armed Service Committee ASAP. Representative Chris DeLuzzo from PA wrote on X. Guardian Preppin, good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. Pardon me. So, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth blasted the Atlantic article, telling reporters on Monday that nobody was texting war plans. Under the Same Sky says, why does war never end? Well, because the military-industrial complex is a very large, very complex machine who needs constant feeding of money. And they're not giving up easy, man, because lobbyists, the whole 9 yards. So I will copy and paste this to my people in the chat so you guys can read this article for yourself. And we'll shorten this thing because who cares about the ads? Right? Right. And it's clickable. Fantastic. So there's a leak somewhere. This is a problem, and I guarantee you it will be dealt with swiftly and harshly very, very soon. David Blaze, thank you very much. David Baez, right? Baez? I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry, looking real quick with my old eyes, I thought the I was an L. David Baez, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. So it's a big problem, guys. Super big problem. It will be dealt with harshly. The Houthis, though, on the other hand, they're pressing on, my friends. They are pressing on. They are launching more. Yesterday, the Houthis launched some more missiles against United States warships in the Red Sea. The article here from theexpress.com says Houthi rebels launched missiles at U.S. aircraft carrier and Israeli airport in a huge blitz. Houthi rebels have launched an attack against an American aircraft carrier and airport with 2 missiles targeting the American assets. It says 2 missiles initially, but as you read on, you find out that there was a lot more than just 2 missiles fired. It says the attacks come in the aftermath of U.S. aggression against Yemen, with attacks over the past few days all over the country. The Yemeni army released a statement confirming their attacks. The first target, Ben Gurion Airport with 2 ballistic missiles, and the second target, several enemy destroyers, as well as the Truman aircraft carrier in the Red Sea with several missiles and drones in a clash that lasted several hours. No good, guys, no good. Another escalation. This tit for tat stuff is going to keep on happening. And Dave says, is that hat part of your merch? I like the hat. Dave, no, this is from Peak Refuel, one of the best freeze-dried food companies around. They're fantastic short-term storage. This is not your long-term storage freeze-dried food, but if you're a hiker, backpacker, camper, and you want restaurant quality food in a Mylar bag, Peak Refuel, 100%. If you're looking for long-term, I highly recommend Nutrient Survival number 10 cans. Those things are going to last you 20-year shelf life. No worries with those. Appreciate it, David. Thank you. This is not good, guys. The American targeted attack comes after U.S. airstrikes hit Yemeni Houthi rebels and pounded sites across the country overnight and into Monday, with the group saying one attack in the capital killed at least 1 person and wounded more than a dozen others. The American strikes on the rebels who threatened maritime trade in Israel entered their 10th day without any signs of stopping. They are part of a campaign by U.S. President Donald Trump targeting the rebel group while also trying to pressure Iran, the Houthis' principal benefactor. So far, the U.S. has not offered any specifics on the sites it's striking. However, Trump's national security advisor, Mike Waltz, we're going to hear his name a lot today, claimed the attacks have taken out key Houthi leadership, including their head, Missilir. That something so far has not been acknowledged by the Houthis, though the rebels have been downplaying their losses in the past and exaggerating their attacks against American targets. We've hit their headquarters, Waltz told CBS Face the Nation on Sunday. We've hit communications node, weapons factories, and even some of their over-the-water drone production facilities. It's not going to stop. Astain 85, about 13 minutes. You might want to rewind a little bit, sister. Thank you so much for being here. Excuse me. Yeah, this is another ramping up, right? Do I think Under the Same Sky is a nice name? Yeah, I do. Under the Same Sky. That's a good one. That's a real good one, because indeed we all are under the same sky. Yeah, so that is take number 2 for today, and all 3 of those articles I just brought to you are totally related in one way or another. So definitely something to keep on your radar, guys. I don't think the Houthis have the capability to hit U.S. mainland yet. Michigan Outpost, good to see you. But it doesn't mean it's completely off the table. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this back to here. Scott says, but when we go into Mars next year, apparently. Next year. Vision says, I need some peak. I got you, brother. I got you. Under the Same Sky, no problem, man. Have a great day. And there is your link to the express.com/UK. And if you guys come back to watch this later, the comments section below will have all of these links in it as well. And the last article that I want to bring you guys today is from the Sun in US. It's thesun.com. And high alert as bombs found at Tesla dealerships after anonymous call as SWAT swarms the showroom, and FBI issues new threats over 48 attacks on Tesla dealerships. Demonstrators have vandalized Tesla showrooms across the country in recent weeks. Police responded to the Tesla showroom in Austin, Texas on Monday morning after receiving reports of a suspicious device at the location. Austin Police Department bomb squad unit was deployed to the dealership where they determined the devices were incendiary. Incendiary devices are weapons or munitions designed to set fire to objects or cause burns, according to the United Nations Office for Disarmament Affairs. Authorities collected the device without incident. The FBI was assisting Austin police at the showroom, according to CNBC. Grit and Grace, good to see you. Good morning, sister. Federal agents launched a 10-person task force on Monday as 48 attacks on Teslas have been reported so far this month, according to the New York Post. The agency called the acts of domestic terrorism and plans to deploy personnel from its FBI counterterrorism division, eyeing a blog that reportedly calls for more attacks. A growing number of videos online have also circulated of people defacing and damaging Tesla vehicles on the roads. The attacks have come following Tesla's chief executive, Elon Musk, appointing to the head of the Department of Government Efficiency in the Trump administration. I think we all know why they're going after these people, but it says since his appointment, Musk has slashed federal jobs and budgets in an effort to reduce government spending and bring down the national debt. Hatred and violence. The billionaire, 53, has blamed Democrats for the attacks on his auto company, calling the incidents coordinated. It really has come quite a shock to me that there is this level of real hatred and violence from the left, Musk told Fox News' Sean Hannity on March 18th. I thought the left, Democrats, were supposedly the party of empathy and the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, and just smashing up Teslas. There has been no evidence to support Musk's claims, so they say. Yet, here we are. Tesla arsons are becoming way more common. Firebombing dealerships is true. Shooting dealerships is true. I find it very interesting that they put that in there, that there has been no evidence to support Musk's claims. Uh-oh, the puppy is angry with me. So, have you guys seen any of this in your neck of the woods? Have you seen any kind of people going after Tesla dealerships or anything like that? I haven't. I live super duper rural, so everything out here is kosher and looking good. But let me know. What are you guys seeing in your neck of the woods? Because that's a big thing, man. And I will, of course, include this article for you guys in the chat. Rebecca Lynn, good to see you, sister. Thank you so much for being here. And we will take it back. Gotta delete all the extra for you so you just get a nice simple link and kabam. Nothing in Ohio. Of course not, and I haven't, says Blackbird. I'm not near a city. It's all houses and fields here. Right on, Pilgrim. Very interesting. MDMD says nothing in Florida yet. Very interesting. I would imagine that these things are more closely centered to the city populations. Nothing in Louisville, Kentucky yet. Town is run by a bunch of liberals. Right on, David. So we'll go into the Tesla attacks here after they clearly state there has been no evidence to support Musk's claims. A series of attacks have targeted Tesla showrooms and vehicles starting in early 2025. Here we go. Some of the attacks include January 20th and February 19th, a Tesla dealership in Salem, Oregon, attacked with Molotov cocktails and gunfire. Jay Myers, yeah, we still wearing hoodies up here in New York. It's currently 44 degrees, warming up a little bit today, but not too awful much. Shorty, good to see you. March 3rd, 7 Tesla charging stations set afire near Boston. March 9th, 4 Cybertrucks burned in a parking lot in Seattle, Washington. March 18th, a Tesla service center is set on fire with Molotov cocktails in Las Vegas. March 24th, multiple bombs found inside a Tesla showroom in Texas. Now, does that look like no evidence to you guys? Or is that just a leftist reporter trying to put a little jab in there and say
there has been no evidence to support Musk's claims that people are firebombing dealerships?
Sounds like some bullshit from some leftist reporters to me. Personally, my puppy is not happy with me. What's the matter, puppy? What did I do to you? Jay Meyer says 75 here today in Tennessee, 80 by Friday in West Tennessee. Good lordy. That's warm. That's warm. We don't get that warm that fast here. What's the matter? What's wrong? What's the trouble? Come on. You come say hello. Hello. She's sorry, guys. She's lonely this morning. Dad's not throwing frisbee for her, so sweet puppy. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody wanted to see you anyway. Huh? Yes, you little grumbledore. You happy now? Are you happy now? May I continue the live stream? Please, can I continue the live stream? Please. We'll go have some snacks here in a minute, okay? Give me a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. I'll be done with the folks here in just a minute, all right? Goodness gracious. She's needy one, this little one. KJ, you're right. That's right. The puppy always wants hugs. Jay Myers, fur baby. Shadow, how old are you? She's 8 now. Yep. The other nephew. That's right, Estain. She's a good one. She's a good one. The shadow knows. The shadow always knows. Did I drop that link for you guys in the chat? I did indeed, to the Sun. Interesting articles, man. I don't, they say something like there's been no evidence to support his claims of these things happening. Yet there's a whole list of attacks that have happened on dealerships, cars in parking lots, charging stations, right? And then it goes on to state that Tesla attacks are on the rise. 3 people have been arrested in recent weeks with connection to the attacks on the electric vehicle company. A man was arrested after throwing approximately 8 Molotov cocktails at a Tesla showroom in Salem, Oregon. In South Carolina, another man was arrested after authorities said he wrote profane messages against Trump and his administration on Tesla charging stations before setting them on fire. In Colorado, a woman was charged for attacking Tesla vehicles with Molotov cocktails and writing the words Nazi cars at a showroom in Loveland. Early March, 4 Cybertrucks were set ablaze at a Tesla lot in Seattle, Washington. March 18th, a row of Tesla vehicles were set on fire outside of one of the company's service centers in Vegas. The words resist were spray painted across in red letters across the building's entrance. And there are lots of pictures of the damages that have been done to the dealerships and the cars in that article that I sent to you guys. It would appear that society is devolving a little bit faster nowadays. With the weather warming up, I think it's going to become a lot more common, guys. Way too common. The left has been emboldened, and it's going to be really, really interesting going forward, that's for sure. I hope that this kind of thing can be reined in, and folks, just stop. Just stop. It has nothing to do with the president. It has nothing to do with any of that stuff. Grit and Grace, thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, coffee. That's what gets me the most, is the left is the one who pushed the hardest for companies like Tesla and the electric vehicles, and now the attacks on them just seem foolish at best. That's right, KJ. Yeah, when it warms up, that's when people are a little more apt to get out and do dumb shit in the streets, right? Unfortunately, that's the kind of world we live in nowadays. Is there any news that you guys know about that you want to see me talk about for the next, few minutes here? I don't want to keep you guys too awful long. But I do want to remind you that tonight, the Four Horsemen will be live. I believe we will be on my channel this evening or the Livingston Man's, I think. And I got something very, very special planned that none of the other horsemen know about this evening. Sorry, Vision. I got a little secret I ain't been telling you. I think everybody will enjoy it. April, yeah, I agree with that. I don't know why people feel the need for violence at this point. If you can't get your point across to somebody with, just basic words, can't help you, man. Can't help you. American-made CPUs, huh, KJ? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, David, we will be at 7:45 p.m. tonight. And yet, Vision, Teresa doesn't even know. She doesn't know. Moldy Soldier, this is an AFTCO hoodie. They're fantastic fishing company. I wear their stuff all the time because it's awesome, super warm. Canadian, good to see you. Comes with a built-in keep your face warmer, right? This was pretty handy during that old pandemic. And the hood, love it, love it. It's my favorite hoodie. This is my second AFTCO hoodie. Really love the black camouflage on this guy. Awesome hoodie, man. Super awesome. Love it. Comfortable as can be. I actually bought this one in person, Moldy, when I was up in Pulaski, New York. We were up there fishing the salmon run, and it was going to be really cold the next morning, and I didn't bring enough clothes, so I was like, you know what? I'm buying another hoodie. Accordingly, goodies. Yeah. Canadian. Yeah, Fat Nancy's. Fat Nancy's is where I got it. They make some incredible coats as well. Johnny Preps, no. Yeah, it's AFTCO, AFTCO, AFTCO hoodie. Devanti, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, who knows? Who knows where this goes? Tony Temper says, first time here, you missed my comment. Let me scroll right back up and see it, Tony. Apologies. Stupid lefties are even protesting Tesla dealerships up here in Edmonton, Alberta. Wild, man. Wild. Sorry I missed your comment. They go through really fast on the device here, so I actually bring this up in a separate chat that I have up on the PC so I can see everybody's comments a little bit better. Get them to brand your name on their hoodies. People will buy them so they can support your channel. Estain85, we have a pretty awesome deal with Teespring. They let me set the prices there, so I keep them super low so people can afford a Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival t-shirt or hoodie or, whatever kind of swag they want. Maybe even a Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival coffee cup. Moldy, have a great day, brother. Stay safe, my friend. Devontae, what do you think about the journalist in the Telegram group? We discussed that a little bit earlier, and wild, man. Wild. I don't even know how things like that happen. Moonsprouts, you have a great day, sister. Stay safe out there. Yeah, I don't even know how things like that happen. That is so national security. I think these staffers need to fuck off, honestly. Staffers should not be part of these conversations. They should not have knowledge of these conversations. Just file the paperwork and shut the fuck up, right? Loose lips sink ships. I think it's important that America start to get back to that kind of mindset. It's rough, man. It's rough. Devontae, I agree with that. They definitely fucked up. And something needs to be done about it for sure. I don't know that high-level officials need to be removed, but I think staffers just, You can't be a part of this, man. Rum Runner says, I want you to make a real tree mug for the hunting channel. Right on. Right on. That's a great idea, Rum Runner. Thank you. Tommy Temper, it seems to be going that way a bit more nowadays, doesn't it? It's almost, like your kid throwing a fit because you weren't going to buy him the fucking Legos, right? Sucks, but this is the way it is nowadays, unfortunately. Well, folks, I want to thank you for joining me this morning. This has been your Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival half-hour news brief. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope you tune in tonight at 7:45 p.m. I will definitely share it in, if it's not on my channel, I will definitely share a link to it for whoever's channel it's on in the community section here on my channel. And we'll get it out there, man. We'll get it out there. Appreciate y'all. Johnny Prep says, rumor is that the editor and high-level government officials shared the same initials, and that's how the messages were sent. Somebody's head's gonna roll, Johnny Preps. I tell you what, somebody is gonna be out of a fucking job today. True story. But thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you double tap your screen, if you're watching on Android or iPhone, it'll give this a like. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel out. There should be a subscribe button up here for you guys if you're new. Really appreciate you subscribing if you're new here. And comment, man. Come back and leave a comment in the comment section. Really appreciate that. I like chatting with you guys, and I learn a lot from you guys in the chat, honestly. So good to have you here. Appreciate it. What was leaked, Astain? The plans to strike the Houthis before it ever happened, apparently. There's a couple links, and again, once I stop this stream, I will come back and add all of these links to the comment section so that if you come back, you can reference those things. I think it's important for you guys to have the same source material that I do. So appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Catch you later on this evening. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Out of here.